So just bring the hands to your knees. And palms facing up or facing down, just see whichever feels kind of right. Find some height through your spine. Just rocking your weight forwards into the sit bones so there's that gentle arch of your lower back. Just helping you prop yourself upright. And then a softening of the shoulders, a softening of the jaw, a softening of your forehead. Maybe closing the eyes or keeping the gaze low. Just start to feel the breath traveling through the nose, encouraging it down into the lower belly. Allowing each inhale to reach lower abdominals, side ribs, back ribs, chest space. A full intra-abdominal pressure from each inhalation. Allowing the exhale to keep the height of your posture, but just softening in around it. As you start to slow down the breath and deepen into that fuller space of your torso, start to build in that ujjayi sound to your breath. Bringing the chin slightly closer towards your throat, feel the back of the neck lengthen. Ujjayi sound, maybe strengthen. And just become aware of how your physical body is feeling today. Taking note of any tensions that maybe you want to take care of or let go of in the practice. Notice how you are feeling emotionally today. And again, maybe there are some things that you want to take care of or let go of. And using that awareness to maybe bring an intention to your practice. How do you want to feel by the end of it? Is there one thing you want to focus on? Then bring the hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow your head to your hands. As you inhale, shoot the hands up above your head towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring them around down to the sides of your hips. As you next inhale, lift just the left hand up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, reach over towards the right side, extending through that left line of your body. Stay there for another breath. Physically feel the left ribs move as you breathe. Now take the floating hand down to your right knee and scoot the right hand behind you. Take an inhale as you grow tall through the spine. And as you exhale, gently pull into the knees so the shoulders spiral into the twist. Keep the shoulders softening down, the neck is soft, the breath is strong. So the hand that's on the floor behind you then floats up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, hinge your left shoulder towards your left knee. So you're leaning diagonally across your torso. The top palm is facing the floor as though you're reaching to touch the ground. Let the floating hand then come down to hold onto your spare knee. Level out your shoulders and draw the spine back behind you. Tuck the chin towards your chest. And feel the breath move into your back ribs. Gently unravel your spine. Place the hands either side of your hips. Keep the shoulders to roll down your back. As you inhale, scoot the right arm up towards the ceiling. Take it over to the left into side stretch. Taking a deeper breath or so you feel that right side of your rib cage move, balloon and expand with your breath. Take the floating hand down to your left knee, left hand behind you. Take the breath in as you grow tall, and as you exhale, spiral the shoulders round. Soften shoulders down, soften your neck, take a deeper breath. The hand that's on the floor behind you is going to scoop up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinging right shoulder to right knee. Your top palm is facing the ground and reaching as far over as you can reach. Nice. Allow the floating hand to come down to your spare knee, level out the shoulders and draw the spine back to the back of the room, tuck in the chin. Gently unravel your spine, bring the hands to the floor, come onto your back and switch on abdominals. So just take the feet to the floor, give your knees a gentle rock side to side, have a bit of a wriggle into the ground, little twists, anything that helps you just open your back into the floor. And then keeping the feet rooted, lengthen the spine into the ground and just take a couple of deep breaths here. So as you inhale, feel the lower belly lift, the lower spine lift. And as you exhale, draw the belly and the spine down into the floor, gentle curling up of the tailbone. Inhale again, find that mainly back bend. And as you exhale, feel it scooping down. Take another 1 or 2 breaths with that, moving the pelvis on purpose. So then find wherever your back just wants to flop to. Pick one foot up and then the other foot up. Fan the toes. Your knees are stacked above the hips, shins parallel to the floor. Now press the lower part of your back and the sacrum into the ground. Feel the abdominals drawn down. Just check your knees haven't come in too close towards the body. They are stacked above the hip bones. Bring the hands up to the ceiling, interlace the fingers and place your head into the hands. So lift the head and shoulders up off the floor with that hammock of your arms, elbows hugging into temples, then reach the elbows and the armpits to ceiling so your shoulder blades feel spread. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your elbows to reach over towards your right knee. Think they're lifting towards the ceiling above that right knee. As you inhale, bring the head and shoulders through the center. And as you exhale, reach the elbows to your left knee or the ceiling above that knee. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, elbows to right. This time, reach the left leg forwards, out in front of you, about 3 foot off the floor, so lower back stays pulling down. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, elbows to left, reach right leg forwards. Inhale, come through center. So this time, elbows to right, reach the left leg up to the ceiling. So heel reaches up, the abdominals pull down. Inhale, roll the shoulders center, legs back center. Exhale, elbows to left, reach right leg to ceiling, abdominals pull down. Inhale, come through center. Now imagine you're walking these feet down 4 steps. So as you exhale, elbows to right, reach your left foot to the second step down. So it's going just out in front of you, about a foot lower. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, right foot reaches out, that second step down. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, elbows to right, left leg reaches forwards to the third step down. Good. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, elbows to left, right leg reaches forwards to that third step down. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, elbows to right, left leg reaches to the last step down, it hovers above the floor. Avoid that right knee coming in towards your chest, the elbows go to the knee. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, elbows to left, right leg reaches forwards, sweeping along the floor. Lower back is still pulling down. Inhale, come through center. Pick up the pace again as you now walk up the ladder. So exhale, elbows to right, left leg reaches low. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, elbows to left, right leg is low. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist, the next step up. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist, right foot out. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist left leg to the third step up. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist right foot up to that third step. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist left leg to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, center. And last one, exhale to twist right leg to ceiling. Belly pulls down. Inhale to center, place the feet to the floor, let the head relax down, take a deep breath. Give the knees a gentle rock side to side, and then bring the hands to the sides of your body. Take a deep breath into your belly, find the arching of the back again. And as you exhale, reverse it so you roll yourself through to your bridge pose. Let the head slide back a little. Using the exhales to keep tucking the tailbone, tuck the lower ribs in towards your belly. Feel the lengthening from your knees through to your shoulders. The switching on of the back line of the body, the back of the core. So taking about 4 more breaths here. Keep the knees reaching forwards, inner thighs are just gently switched on. Keep lengthening that tailbone towards the fold of your knees. Soft through the neck. On your next inhale, reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Just hold them there so wrists are floating above your shoulders. Flip the palms, so the palms are now facing the ceiling. The fingertips are facing the wall behind you. We're staying in a bridge pose. As you exhale, finding this little beak of the hands, so fingertips point towards your knees, and then keep the fingers straight, but just scrunch the fingertips and the thumb tip together. As you inhale, open the hands back out again, like a flower opening to the ceiling. And as you exhale, scrunch the hands back up again like beaks pointing to your knees. Inhale, open the palms back up to the ceiling, spread them out wide. Exhale, scrunch the fingers up towards your knees. Keep tucking the tailbone. Take 2 more. Inhale to open the hands out. Exhale to scrunch. Inhale, open out. And exhale to scrunch. You let the arms reach all the way back behind you. Keep them lengthening back as you slowly roll the spine to the floor. Tailbone is last. When you are grounded, take your time. Bring just the right knee towards your chest. Slide the left leg away. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, switch the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, right leg comes back in towards your body. So both knees are with you. Hook one ankle over the other. Take a couple of rock and rolls to bring yourself up through seated. And then we're coming straight over into all fours. So spread the palms open into the ground. Take a couple of cat-cow or a little roll to your back or circling around. Any movement just for a couple of breaths to loosen up your back. Stretch out the abdominals, anything we need to do. And then bring the forearms to the ground. So elbows are just below the shoulders. Spread the palms still out into the ground. So finding that rounding through your back, like a cat stretch, spine pushing to ceiling. Let the head drop into the hoop of the arms. Your gaze is towards your knees. Tuck the toes under. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, lift the knees up off the floor. Lift the hips. Keep palms spread open and the neck relaxed. Bring the feet in just a little closer towards you. Soft bend in the knees. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bring your knees back to the floor. Fold it back into child's pose. We can take another round of dolphin in a sec. So come back forwards onto all fours, forearms to the ground. Spread the palms open and keep them rooted. Tuck the toes, round the spine to the shoulder blades and spread it out. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift the hips up. Good, to up level from here. Take 3 breaths with one leg lifted and then switch it. So it's inhale for 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale, place that foot down. Switch sides. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale, place the foot down. Press into your palms. Lift up into your downward dog. Keep a soft bend in the knees now. So reach the tailbone up as high as you'll go. Chest reaching through the shoulders towards your legs. And then start paddling the feet. Start wrapping the shoulders. Soften into the neck. And deepen into your breath. Remind yourself of any intention that maybe you set at the start of the practice. From here, roll yourself through to your plank position. Bring just your left knee to the floor. Turn the shin open, drop the right heel, and lift the right arm up. With supported side plank, right arm lifting. So roll the right wrist around a few times. And then keep the hands spread open and start circling the whole arm. Nice generous circles, doesn't matter which shape they're making or which direction. And then change the direction around the other way. Lift the hand up towards the ceiling. Transfer your weight into that underneath left palm so the back foot floats up off the floor to hip height. If you want to bend the knee, catch hold of the foot and press the hips forwards, press the foot into your hand so you create a chest opening, a hip opening. Keep the back bend feeling soft. There's not too much in lower back right now. On your next inhale, lengthen yourself back out straight again. And as you exhale, come back into your downward facing dog, paddling the feet. As you inhale, roll forwards to plank. Place just the right knee to the floor, open out that shin, drop the back heel, come into supported side plank. Rolling the top wrist around a few times one way and a few times the other. Take that into the whole arm, circling any direction, any shape. And then change your direction. Keep the hand lifting, transfer the weight into your right palm, float the left foot. Maybe we bend the knee, catch hold of the shoelace bit of your foot, and then press the hips forwards, let the chest open. Again, just avoiding loading all the weight into your lower back. So unravel some of the back bend if you need to. As you inhale, lengthen everything back out again, and exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards to plank. Exhale, half chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest to cobra. And exhale, back into downward dog. Taking that half vinyasa again. So inhale, roll forwards to plank, broad through shoulder blades as you travel forwards. Exhale, knees and chest to the ground. Elbows in. Slide forwards and up to cobra, shoulders down. And exhale carries you back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Slowly walk the feet towards your hands at the top of the mat, finding forward fold, soft bend in the knees, let the arms hang heavy, let the head hang heavy, take a sway or a rocking, anything just to help your back loosen up, let the head dangle. Abdominals are softening inwards. Using your next exhale, slowly start rolling up to standing. Roll the shoulders down your back when you get there. Take an inhale as your arms lift up high. And as you exhale, bring yourself into forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, step the right leg back behind you. Place the knee down to the floor. As you inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale into plank position. Take an inhale. As you exhale, half or full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale back into your downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Lift the left foot up, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, step it through between the hands with control. Keep the back knee lifted. Bring the hands up towards the ceiling, inhaling. And as you exhale, come to forward fold at the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. And exhale, soften into the legs. Step left leg back behind you. Place the knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale into plank. Inhale. Exhale, half or full chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Lift the right leg up, take a breath in. As you exhale, step through to between your hands, keep the back knee lifted, press into the front foot to lift the arms, and exhale, come into forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale as you rise, coming all the way to standing, arms lifting, breathe in, and exhale back into your fold. Starting with sun A now, so halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or hop to your plank position. Inhale at plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, 1. Exhale, wrap the shoulders. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Bring gaze to hands, bend the knees, step, walk or jump the feet up to the hands. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, forehead to shins. Inhale as you rise, come all the way to standing, arms lifting. Exhale, just bring the hands to the heart center and hands to the side of the body. We'll take another round of sun A. So inhale, lifting back up again. And exhale into the folds. Palms flat to the ground if we can, bring the chest forwards, breathe in. Exhale, straight into your chaturanga. So you can jump or step, but keep breathing out until you've lowered. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale into downward dog. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Gaze your hands, bend the knees, jumping up. Halfway lift, again, palms flat to the ground if we can. Exhale, fold forehead to shins. Inhale as you rise, arms lifting, maybe a gentle back bend. Exhale, hands come through to the heart center and then to the sides of the body, NamaSTE-at-home. Last round of sun A, lifting up as you breathe in. Exhale into fold. Inhale to lengthen. Long exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Gaze the hands, bend the knees, jumping up. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms lifting, gentle back bend. Hands come through the heart center and to your sides. Big toes are touching, coming into sun B's. So inhale, float the arms up, sink the hips into chair. Exhale into forward fold. Palms stay flat as you take your halfway lift to prep you. And exhale into a chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to downward dog. Let's lift the right leg up, take a breath in. And as you exhale, step through to between the hands, back heel is rooted. Inhale brings you to warrior 1, hips and shoulders square to the front. Long exhale, take your chaturanga or pause at downward dog if you want to. And we'll meet you there, keep flowing through until you get back into down dog. Take a breath. Lift the left leg up, take a breath in. As you exhale, step through to between the hands, turn the back heel so it's anchored. Warrior 1 as your long breath in. And exhale through chaturanga or pause at downward dog and beta step. Lead it through. Lovely. Take a breath. Take a mini bend in the knees. See if you can tip your tailbone further up to the ceiling. Squeeze the chest back through towards your knees. Take another breath. Walk the feet in a little bit closer towards your body. Bring the heels in close, the toes turned out. Press the heels into the floor. So find the point where your heels can squeeze almost or fully into the ground. Lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep the right palm really spread open wide into the floor. And see if your left hand can come through to grab hold of the inside of your left ankle. Use that hold, if you have it, to pull in closer towards the supporting leg. See if the floating leg can float up higher. If you haven't crashed it to the ground already, well done. Float the foot down, press the hand down, take a breath. Switching sides to keep the right heel rooted as left foot lifts up. Left palm is spread open into the floor, so the right hand frees up to grab the inside of the right ankle. Draw yourself closer to the supporting leg so that the floating one lifts up a little bit higher and slowly starts to replace. Really nice. Bring the feet back into parallel again. Step them back a little way. Bring the gaze to your hands, bend the knees, step, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift as you inhale and exhale, fold into the legs. Big toes are touching, so we inhale to Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing, comes through the heart and to the sides of the body, NamaSTE-at-home. Take a breath. Sunbeam with variation. So you're going to inhale again into chair pose. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, step or jump, but keep breathing out till you've lowered. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the right leg up, take a breath in. Now bend the knee, so your heel draws back towards your left buttock, and then think kneecap trying to shine upwards towards the ceiling, so hip bones feel open. Square the shoulders up, so just the hips have opened, not the shoulders. Take an inhale as you lift the toes back up high again, and exhale, step through to between your hands. Drop the back heel, coming into warrior one, so inhale, lift the arms up. But this time coming into warrior three, as you exhale, chest forwards, floats the back leg, straighten the supporting leg. Find your drishti spot on the floor to gaze into and make that your whole world concentration. Notice every little detail of what you're looking at. Feel the abdominals draw in as you exhale. And slowly let your floating foot come back to the ground, roll it into the floor so heel faces down last. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Save the shoulders. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Pause here, bend the knee, open the hips, squeeze the heel towards your right buttock. Lift that kneecap as high as you can towards the ceiling, but then square the shoulders back up again. As you inhale, lift up the legs, straighten up again. Exhale, step through to between the hands. Drop the back heel. Inhale, come into warrior one. And use the exhale, hands to heart center, into warrior three. Float the back foot, headbutt the door in front of you. Find your drishti point to gaze to. Soften where you can. Remember any intention that maybe you set at the start of the practice. Using an exhale, slowly roll the back foot into the floor again, heels to the ground, shoot the hands up, take a full breath in, and as you exhale, step back into your downward dog, pausing there. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Gaze to hands, bend the knees, jump the feet up. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold into legs. Deep bend in the knees, inhale to chair pose. Exhale, come to standing, NamaSTE, hands at the sides of the body, palms facing forwards. Just find a breath. Coming for a next round of sun B, so inhale back into chair pose. Exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale to downward dog. Lift the right foot up, take another breath in. Bend the knee, open the hips, and if you want to, drop it into wild thing. So your right hand lifts up, keep reaching it back. Hips and chest face the ceiling. Slowly start to take it back the other way. So hand to the floor, lift the foot back up high. And as you exhale, step the foot through. So you're coming into warrior one, arms reaching up. Interlace the hands together behind your back this time. Open the front foot a little bit wider. Reach the knuckles back so chest is open. Breathe in. And as you exhale, come forward and down to humble warrior. Forehead towards the inner ankle. Sink lower to the floor. Keep breathing. Gaze is to your back, big toe. So the back of your neck is long. Keep trying to press your front shoulder and front knee together to keep the shoulders square. Think shoulders lifting up, the neck release. And press into the front foot. Bring yourself back up to warrior one again. Heel toe the front foot back into place. Coming into warrior three, hands at heart center, close it up. And then place your right fingertips to the floor, bend the knee a little if you need to get them there. Start coming into your half moon, so spinning the hips around to the side of the mat. Kick out through floating heel, float the left arm high. And if you're feeling balanced there, see if you can take the weight off your underneath hand, even if it's just one fingertip on the floor, or no fingertips. Coming back the way you came, so square the hips and shoulders back to the floor, back into your warrior three. Good, balancing. Come back into your warrior one, foot to the floor. Yes, lift the hands up, take a breath in. And as you exhale, come into either your downward dog or roll through the vinyasa if you want to. Good. Lift the left leg high, take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your knee, open the hips, and if you want to, drop into your wild thing. Let it tip over, your left hand is going to leave the ground. Let it reach back. Looking back. And slowly reversing your way back through. Left foot reaches high, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, step through between your hands, coming into warrior one. Arms lifting as your inhale. Interlace the fingers together behind your back, one finger differently if you can. Squeeze the chest open, take a deep breath in, wriggle the front foot out. As you exhale, bow forwards and down to humble warrior. Gaze to the back big toe to lengthen the back of your neck. Pressing front shoulder, front knee towards each other. Deepen your breath, deepen your bow. Squeeze the shoulders up, lengthen the back of the neck. Press through front foot, bring yourself back up again, arms reaching high. Just square the front foot back in. Come into warrior three. And then left fingertips find the ground. Start opening your hips out to the side. You can turn the underneath foot with you slightly, if that helps you untwist your knee. Right arm lifting if we're feeling balanced. And see if we can take the weight off your underneath hand. Core is held, lower belly pulling in. Bring yourself around the way you came. So through warrior three. Roll the back foot to the floor, take a deep breath in, lift the hands. Exhale, either pausing it downward dog full step through to your vinyasa. Take a deep breath. Bring the knees to the ground, fold it back into your child's pose. Take a moment to rest or settle your breath, find that pranayama. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself back into your downward dog. Lift the right leg up to the ceiling, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, step through to between the hands. Drop the back heel to warrior one again, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, spiral round into warrior two. Sink into the front knee, straighten that back leg. Good. Left hand onto your back leg, right hand lifting up and over to reverse the warrior. Now allow your left ear to come towards your left shoulder. Keep the body where it is. Just take the floating hand to reach away as though your fingertips are trying to itch a scratch on your right kneecap. And reach the fingers as far to that kneecap as they can reach. As you inhale, bring the hand back up and over again, expanding the ribs. And as you exhale, reach the fingers away to find that neck stretch, neck release. Reach the fingers to kneecap. Inhale, bring it up and over. And exhale, fingers towards the knee. Last one, inhaling. And exhale. Roll the chin to your chest as you bring your body up straight. Rest your right forearm onto the front thigh and bring your left hand around in front of you and overhead into extended side angle. If you want to, drop your underneath hand towards the floor on the inside of the foot so your knee and your shoulder can press together. Now try to tuck the tailbone a little bit, so scoop in the lower belly, maybe lengthening the legs out longer to help you find that. And then try to put the top shoulder blade into your back. So you might need to bring the hand forwards a little bit so you can see your arm if you peer upwards. Good. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let your left hand come to the floor to replace the right one. So back heel is lifted, right arm lifts up. So now you're twisting in towards your knee. Now try to reach your breastbone further forwards towards the top of the mat and send your hips towards the back of the mat. So feel the torso lengthen. Spread out the fingers that are reaching up to ceiling and turn the gaze to find your top thumb. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, circle the hand around to the back of your mat, down to the floor, and plant it next to front foot. Bring the back foot in a little bit closer so you come into pyramid, back heel roots to the floor, so bring it close enough so it's grounded. Fold the forehead into your shin. Good. Holding here. If you want to, take the weight into your front foot, float the back foot up into standing split. If you're with standing splits, then take the right hand around the back of the calf muscle, maybe the left hand around the back of the calf muscle as well. Finding your balance. And slowly take that left foot to the back of the mat. Step back either into a downward dog or roll through a vinyasa if you want to shake it out. I'll meet back in a downward dog. Really nice. So lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you exhale, step it through to between the hands. Drop the back heel coming into your warrior two. Spiral it round the long side. Good. Now lengthen the legs out. Deep bend in that front knee. Right hand rests to your right leg. Left hand brings it up and over to reverse the warrior. Breathe into the space around your left ribs. Let your right ear sink down to listen towards your right shoulder. Then take your floating hand to reach away, so your fingertips reach towards your left kneecap. Feel the stretch around the side of the neck. As you inhale, bring the hand up and over again. Breathe into the ribs. And as you exhale, bring it into neck release. Inhale, bring it up and over. Exhale to in neck release. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Roll the chin towards your chest as you bring your torso back up straight and let the left forearm rest into your front thigh. Right arm sweeps around in front of you and overhead to lengthen. If you want to, place that left hand to the floor, so knee and shoulder are pressed together. Maybe lengthen the legs longer still, so you create more ability to tuck the tailbone, scoop in the lower belly. Really active through the palms, the fingers spread open. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, place the right hand to the floor, lift the back heel, and lift the left hand to ceiling, so you're turning in towards front knee. Again, spread the palm open that's above you. Do the hips sinking back, try and lengthen the breastbone forward, so you lengthen through that whole line of your torso. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, circle the top hand around and down to the floor. Bring the back foot in a little bit closer, so you're coming into the pyramid, the heel is rooted, forehead comes into shin, let the neck relax. Take a couple of breaths. Keep the hips feeling square, so just nudge your left bum cheek towards the back of the mat. And if you want to, bring that into standing split. So take the weight into the front foot. Right foot floats up to ceiling. If you're feeling steady, take the left hand around the back of the calf. Maybe the right hand. Any moment of balance, again, fix the drishti point to something steady to gaze at. Have a stare off with it. Slowly take that floating foot down. Step it back to either downward dog or roll through vinyasa if you want to. Good. Holding here for 3 deep breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale, let it go. Inhale for 2. Exhale, let it go. Inhale for 3. Exhale, let it go. Lift the right leg up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Bend the knee, open the hips. If you want to drop into wild thing, drop it back. The right arm floats up. Good, and slowly start to reverse it. Hands to the floor, lift the toes back up high, and bring that knee over towards your left elbow. You're going to kick the foot out to the side underneath you, so side of the foot is resting to floor, holding this fallen star, so drop the back heel to the ground, and then lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Spread the palm open, lift the hips, let the neck relax. Soften where you can, hold strong where you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, place the hand to the floor. Bring that knee over towards your right wrist. So you're coming into pigeon. Slide the back leg away. Stay upright on the hands. Bring the hands wider. As you inhale, keep the chest lifting. And as you exhale, roll through as though you're slinking through cobra. Inhale again, roll up through the spine, slinky back. And exhale, bring the chest forwards and back. Inhale again to rise. And exhale this time, bring the head all the way to the floor, resting onto back of hands, elbows wide to keep the shoulders soft. Take a couple of breaths to slow down the rhythm of your breath. Slowly bring the hands back under shoulders. Take your time, but you're pressing this right leg back up to the ceiling again, back into 3-leg dog. As you exhale, step it through to between your hands again, and then turn yourself into wide leg forward fold. So bring the hands around to between the legs. Holding arms any way that feels good, so maybe palms to floor, or holding toes or ankles or forearms to ground, wherever you want to go. Taking 2 more deep breaths. Slowly walk the hands back around towards the right foot at the top of the mat. Send the right leg back to the ceiling again. Take a deep breath in. Now keep the toes lifting as you take your chaturanga. Bring your chest forwards and down. Lift the chest up as you breathe in. And as you exhale, come back into the downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knees so the hips open. Again, maybe drop it into wild thing if you want to. Take it over. Reach it back. And slowly start to bring yourself back around. Send the left toes back up to the ceiling. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring the knee towards your right elbow. Kick the foot out to the side. Coming into fallen star. So drop the back heel. Lift the right arm. Again, hips pressing high. Spread open through all the fingers, all the hips, all the shoulders. And slowly bring the hand down, shimmy that knee across towards your left wrist, so we drop into pigeon. Staying upright, hands are wide, onto the fingertips if that's more comfortable. Take a breath in as chest lifts, and as you exhale, roll it through. Inhale, roll the chest up, and exhale, roll it through. Inhale to rise. And exhale, this time bring the body into the ground. Shoulders soft. Pausing here for about 5 breaths to slow the breath rhythm down. And slowly bring the hands back under the shoulders. Send this leg back up to the ceiling to 3-leg dog. Unravel, get up. And as you exhale, step through to between the hands. Turning around again into wide leg fold, hands between the legs. Again, choose a different variation of arms, so maybe they're right in front of you or through the legs. Wherever was different last time. Last couple of breaths. And slowly start to walk the hands around towards your left foot. Really nice. Send the left leg back up to the ceiling. Take a full breath in. And then a 1-leg chaturanga as you exhale. Lift the chest. And back into downward dog. Let the neck relax. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Bring the knees to the floor, fold it back into child's pose. Arms any way they want to go. So gently roll yourself through to a kneeling position. Just roll the shoulders down your back. Let the hands just rest onto the legs, holding the spine straight. Just soften the shoulders down. Bring the hands around to the back of the head, so interlace the fingers together. Use your thumbs to track down the side of your spine in the neck. So feel the muscle that lies either side of the spine in the neck. And then just use your thumbs to massage up and down that muscle. Feel where you need it most. And then take the tip of your thumbs, find the ridge of your skull, and go in and out, away from the spine. So going outwards and then in towards it. And then keep the thumbs tracking down the neck. Really hug the palms into the head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just have a gentle sense of lifting the head up as your shoulders slide down. Take that again. So inhale fully. And as you exhale, just gently guide the head upwards and the shoulders guided down. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale. So the hands then float down to the sides of your hips. Just roll the head from side to side. Just half circles. And bring the head back up straight. So either roll over the feet or let the feet swing around to one side. Bring them right in front of you and bring yourself into the middle of your mat. Roll yourself straight onto your back with knees towards your chest, hugging them in towards you. Take a rock side to side on your spine. And then up to you, take a minute of sort of Mysore style self-practice, whatever you feel you need to do. So maybe that's a happy baby, maybe it's a twist, maybe it's a shoulder stand, maybe it's a cartwheel, preferably not a cartwheel. And then when you feel settled in your body, it feels back to neutral, come into a Shavasana. Again, however that feels best for you this evening. Just let your body soften. The definition of yoga, meaning to yoke, or to unite, or to bind together your body and your breath and your mind. Just trust that the work has been done. And let your mind now stay with your breath, the breath with the body. It's a beautiful quote from young Pueblo. I am at my strongest when I am calm. Let's take a deep breath. And in your mind, just repeat that quote. I'm at my strongest when I am calm. Remind yourself of the intention you set, if you set one. And don't worry if that doesn't feel like you've achieved it or if you forgot all about it. Just recognize now how you feel, physically, emotionally. What feels different? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel calmer? And take a deep breath again. If they aren't there already, then one leg at a time, bend the knees so your feet find the ground. And however feels best to you, bring yourself to seated. Take your time. When you're settled upright, bring the hands to the heart center. Lightly with the hands. So again, feel your breath move into belly, ribs, and back. Keeping that softness around the shoulders, the jaw, the forehead. I am strongest when I am calm. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow your head to your hands. Thank you guys. Namaste. Well done. Really well done. See you next week. Thanks, guys.